Alright, now we're on to part 2 of Greed. And of course there's this, obviously the same guy tried boosting that last room, is still trolling him with us. I think he's trying to anyway troll us, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, the only way to get to him is by using this kind of crank to open the gate, but however, by doing so you activate, basically you're trapped in, and you have these spike walls around with blades, and just basically keep trying to open the door. As much fun. That's more important than anything else at the point. However, you can't back off at the moment and basically get rid of those demons out of the way. So, of course, you gotta be careful here. It's like, oh, I think, I'm going the right direction. No, you can't. And of course, it's simple. As once it's open enough, demons die right at gate because it closes. And like, hey, look, it's big, gigantic flaming beast of destruction. So, yeah, and I'm just goofing around here, just like, see if I can do such damage. But definitely, you have to put some damage onto the beast in order to wire it. That means you'll be we'll call him the trolling demon at this point in time. But yeah, and obviously use the explosive minions to do some damage to recruit people. But at this point in time frame, just play smart, you look at the situation, and think, like, okay, how can we get to point A to point B, and should be in pretty much good shape. But continuing on what I was saying about with the whole Inferno, how it's a tough topic, it is very tough. Now, when it comes to the paranormal, I know more and more people are getting into the paranormal because the understanding of, like, one, because you gotta think into a lot of ghost shows on the cable and also movies. It's just been known now. Example, on the Sci-Fi Network, you have Ghost Hunters and Ghost Hunters Unmapped, and also Destination Truth and Beyond, Fact or Fiction, Fact or Fiction, Paranormal, I should say. And of course, Travel Channel has Ghost Adventures plus a few other shows too. And that's good. And of course, going on to movies, like definitely the one I can think off the top of the head right now is A Haunting in Connecticut, which is based on a true story, a true genuine story. Alright, and I think it's just like people are just going, ooh, the paranormal is very cool, it's very awesome and everything. And it is, because if you understand death, you can understand life relatively well. So if you think like, hey, there's possibility of a life beyond our current status, how we are right now, then you can say there's almost no fear you can have. But however, having fear is quite a good thing. So the fear of the unknown can make you stronger. At the same time, it can make you almost weaker. It varies between person to person. And personally, with me, I've been intrigued by it very much. I've already mentioned this before in the past, like last year. But definitely playing Dante's Inferno opened my eyes to the possibilities of this whole world. I've heard the Inferno before, but in playing it through what EA and the developing company came up with, the idea behind it, and of course here I was just showing about how you get to a cursed relic, or a relic demon there, as well as a Judas coin relic in it, and so it's like, oh cool, it's a way to get to your point, because like I said, there is a trophy for getting all the Judas coins, as well as I think there's one for getting all the trophies, I believe. Not trophies, but for relics. Now this part right here is kind of difficult. You have to play it just right, and the easiest way is turn into the wire, go in which direction. You should be able to get past it relatively easy, but if you don't, you're gonna fall and just keep trying. And here's actually the level 2 demon, and it's more of a guardian type demon. Like the first one was basically called a tier 3 level demon, and basically he's just designed to just do tortures and so forth. This guy's basically the real, almost the head hunters and watching all these guys who you can say the supervisors of the demons. It's like, yeah, you guys gotta do this and so forth, and it's working great for us. So, now they say, hey, wait a minute, didn't you get ready to get a third Judas coin from here? Yeah, I died so many times that I basically said forget it, and then I push forward. That's why. But it doesn't matter. You know where you are. You're in business. So like I said, this is kind of like a walkthrough, showing some of the points where it's quite important. And look, another holding like so easy solution, like just tap, beat him down with some simple side moves, and goodbye. But yeah, paranormal, honestly, it's just a big phenomenon now, and a lot of people are into it. And I remember I actually was working with a coworker one time, and we were both just talking about the paranormal, and they were intrigued by it, and they actually mentioned this book that actually had a legitimate haunted house, not like a traction on the house, but that's the real deal. I was like, oh, it's pretty interesting. They told me like all the stories about it, and I of course would tell them some of the stories that I've looked up. And it's just quite interesting how, certain little things basically can pop out. Of course, that floor we just said, it's filled up pretty much with this molten lava and gold now. Now, this next creature thought here is technically they're from the second ring, which was West, but how they're here, I don't know. Guess they can put pizzas in there, or they're following me behind. I don't know, nor do I care. So, yeah. Of course, it's kind of funny how you walk past them. Right across the room. But, yeah. It's kind of like I said, you kind of go around in circles with this map. It's kind of crazy. But, yeah, like I said, me and this girl, we were just chit-chatting about it, and it's fun. And then I remember it was our first year working together, and at that time, Vern was our original boss before he decided to leave to pursue another career, which, was kind of, you got a good opportunity to take advantage of it. He went for it. No big deal. And he mentioned, like, all the stories, like, how him and another person talked about stories in the area and this, like, how this stuff, and it was, like, intriguing. It's kind of funny how there's a pile of golden bodies there. I wonder if Goldfinger was there, but Goldfinger would not be, a mention of his name would be until about 60, something like that. So, yeah. And if anyone gets the Goldfinger reference there, congratulations if you don't. Apparently some people need to watch some James Bond movies, and of course I'm not going to spoil it there, but yeah. You tried some really cool movies. Now obviously I'm using a lot of Righteous Pest because it is just greatly used in this game because it's just powerful and potent. Now, obviously you turn to one direction here, this cauldron that you fired the first time through in order to get to this lever. Obviously you go one direction is going to help you get to some bonus souls / juice coin location, and you go the other direction and it takes you to the exit. Which obviously falling into the lava would not be, I know it's not lava, but molten gold would not be fun. Like I said, like this guy, he told us his stories, like how him and this person were just driving along, coming from a meeting or something, and they're just going down the road, and next thing you know, you see this guy dressed up in some kind of, old uniform, and looked at him, and it's like, that looks like a Civil War veteran, but it's like, there's nothing in the area, that's kind of weird. Maybe someone's just wearing it. And then of course, we look back at it, and it's like, where's this guy? He's suddenly gone. It kind of freaked him out a little bit because there was the whole stories about that in the past about the individual of that being seen around in that area. So it's like, ooh, it's quite interesting. And there's a whole bunch of other tales and so forth. It's just really cool. Of course, and also people's like, oh, what about this paranormal activity? What do you think about it, Cypher? And honestly, paranormal activity, I think it's just the whole idea. I think the purpose of the movie is basically complete psychological play, because that's how it is in the paranormal. Is like your mind will always play tricks against you. Like you may hear something, and if you're already spooked, you will interpret it as something you may have heard, and you may go, oh my gosh, it's like, oh my goodness, I could do that. And it can frighten someone very, very easily. And I think that's why definitely with a lot of haunted house attractions, they try to use that both physical and physical, psychological, and emotional based horrors. And basically when the person enjoys it at that point, like that rush, like that, then you're wasting your time. Yeah, shut up, Dad. Yeah, but Dante's designations, that's just like, you're a nuisance. You are a nuisance. But yeah, it's like these charges are pretty good, but yeah, hunting activity. I would say it's not half bad, you know. But you know, they're just playing off the stuff like how the old horror guys used to do the same kind of method. So, you know, in terms of how they did it, but of course they did like more physical. You know, you actually saw it. So it's kind of fun. And this next area is actually Brutus here, the god of wealth. Brutus is basically, if I'm going to say put him in a point in this game, like say it was this person's position, I would say he would be kind of like an overseer of this area, basically, because like I said, he's the god of wealth, so obviously, you know, greed, wealth makes sense. Of course, he's like covered in jewels and everything, gold, and quite disturbing. And however, of course, you're trying to do some stuff, and the Inferno says, no, you're going to have to battle some minions. And it's like, come on, okay, goodbye. Poison Racer, goodbye. Poison Racer, goodbye. Minions, goodbye. Evil Woman. Yeah, pretty much that's a day of some people in some cities. It's like, get away from me! Yeah, just jump over the exploding one. So, yeah, and Brutus here, you know, obviously he shines on cells, anything he shines Zidane turns into great wealths of items. So, what you're seeing here is actually technique. Obviously, you don't want to go right, you want to go left and then your turn, because you gotta use that little step stool there to get to the upper level. So, and just, you know, of course, every time it gets beamed onto the light, it actually recovers it because it kind of heals. It's kind of quite interesting. But like I was saying, like these whole videos and stuff, you know, they're pretty good, decent, and so forth. But when it comes to the paranormal, you know, it's good to have that open mind. Because if you don't, well, I honestly tell you the truth, I have no clue what he just said, but you can look it up. Just look up his name and probably show up with, you know, Dante and mention it. I believe that he was speaking, I think, in Italian, since Dante Alighieri was from Florence, which is Italy. So I'll see you all in the next video, which I'll complete here in Greece.